Hi everyone, today I am going to tell you how to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation. As we know, the generalized form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. Now before going to that, I would like to tell you something about MATLAB. MATLAB is the short form for Matrix Laboratories, and if you come to the windows in MATLAB, here the window on which I have having the mouse is it editor, it is editor window. Here this is current folder window, and this is workspace, and this is the command window. Now the window in which we are working, or in which we have written our program to calculate the roots of quadratic equation, all these commands are written in editor window. Now editor window, as it can be seen on the screen. Now coming to that quadratic equation, as I already mentioned, has the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a, b and c, these are the coefficient of the quadratic equation of the term x square, x and constant term respectively. For example, if we have the quadratic equation 5x square plus 10x plus 5, here the value of a is 5, value of b is 10, and value of c is also 10, as we are having 5x square plus 10x plus 10. So we will calculate the roots of a quadratic equation by using these coefficient of a, b, c only. Here, now before going to the actual quadratic equation, let me tell you something. Means firstly we will make a, b, c as symmetric variables. It is not necessary for you to make a, b, c, d symmetric variable, but I suppose it is better to make them a symmetric variable, because symmetric variables are those variables which do not have any numerical value at the time of execution of the program. For example, if you will put the value of ABC as some symmetric variables, means instead of putting the numerical value, if you put any value, then output will be shown in the terms of ABC. So here we goes. Now after making the ABCD as symmetric variable, we can make any number symbolic variable by just typing SYMS, as I have done here. SYMS, ABCD, these are the alphabets of the letters or the coefficient of the quadratic equation. Now firstly, before going to the quadratic equation, we have to ask the users to put the value of a, b and c, so that we can calculate the roots of quadratic equation. For example, I have written a is equal to input. Please enter the value of a and slash n. Here slash n I have written this is so that when I get the value of a, then this value of a will be entered in the numerical value in the next term. Next line I will tell you more about this as we proceed in the program. So a is equal to input, please enter the value of a. Input is the command in MATLAB that is used to take the input from the user. And similarly for b, we have written b is equal to input, please enter the value of b slash n. Please enter the value of a. This will be shown at the time of execution of this command of a, means it will ask the user to type the value of n. Similarly for the c, here as you can see. Now in the quadratic equation, the roots totally depend on the determinant, as we know determinant d is equal to b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. If the value of this determinant, as I have written, is greater than 0, then the roots are real and are unequal, and these roots are given by, as I have written, root 1 is equal to minus b plus d divided by 2. Here d is the same discriminant, and root 2 will be minus b minus d divided by 2. And if d is equal to 0, then the roots are equal and real, and each root will be equal to minus b by 2, and if d is less than 0, then the roots will be imaginary, and roots will be given as we have root 1 is equal to minus b plus di divided by 2. Here I have written 1i. This is to calculate, this is to put the iota sign or imaginary sign alongside the value of d. For example, for here the d will be an imaginary number. For example, let it be 5 iota. So for the MATLAB to show it as iota, we will write a 1 iota, and root 2 in the same case. Now I am going to run this program in MATLAB. As you easily can see the code that I have written to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation. Now before proceeding further, you pause the video for 1 second and you just write this copy, the copy of this script file in the either in MATLAB, or as now we are having many online compilers for MATLAB on which by typing this code you can get the same output as I will be getting after this. Now coming directly to our output. Now firstly, if you actually want to run any program on MATLAB, you have to click on this button run, or you can press F5. So once I will press on this button run, now in command window you will be getting the command window. It is asking please enter the value of a. For example, if I put the value of a as 4, now I am pressing the enter button. Now again it is asking from me to enter the value of b. For example, if I enter the value of b as 9, now it again will ask me to enter the value of c. For example, if I am putting the value of c as 2, now after putting the value of c, what I actually expect that it should show me the output of d as well as the roots, if they are real, equal or imaginary or unequal. Now I am again going to press enter, and now you can see what is the outcome. Roots, real roots and unequal, and root 1 is equal to minus 1.435 and root 2 is equal to minus 7.625. For example, if you want that both roots should be equal, for that this should form a perfect square, this equation should form a perfect square. For example, if I enter the value of a as 1, b as 4 and c as 4, so this what actually I have written. I have written x square plus 4x plus 4. So this is the quadrant, this is the equation of this is equal to x plus 2 ka whole square, as a plus b to the whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2abc. Now I am going to press enter, see what actually the output we get. Real roots equal and root is equal to minus 2. Now suppose we want the roots to be imaginary, that is d less than 0. Now I am going to run this program. I am pressing on the run button, and now I am pressing the value of a as 1, value of b as minus 1 and value of c as 1. So let's see what I get. I am getting imaginary roots. As I already mentioned that if discriminant is less than 0, then you will get imaginary root. The root 1 is equal to plus 0.500 minus 0.700 iota. Here iota, as you can see, this is to signify that this number is an imaginary number. I hope through this lecture or through this tutorial you are able to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation in MATLAB. The method which I have applied here, you can use it in general method, in general way. Means either if you are not having MATLAB, then through this method you can easily calculate the roots of quadratic equation. Thank you.